Safer. You said to say something. Lipter b'lei kul mi'efsher. Chof Ches Nissen, Nun Aleph, the Rebbe said that I did everything I can to bring Mashiach, and now I'm giving it over to you. So what it means is it's unlimited. This is nobody could go through what it means. It means in Torah. It means in the Hamshachas Elokus in the world. It means changing the world, and so on and so forth. But one of the things we could also l'chura the pshat is, and as Zagre said, that anything that is mesiv in Yiras Hashem is a dover nachon to sagen pshat. Till Hilchas Rambam, till the Rebbe started to explain it, and now we have a whole sefer put together, also from the not the Mugilige. Mashiach would come, and he wouldn't have the exactly halacha what to do. Mashiach, as the Rebbe explains in short, the whole nekuda is that Torah u'mitzvah have to become b'shleimus. And this is what the Rambam also says, Mashiach will not do meivsin, because you don't need meivsin. Torah was given on Mount Sinai, 613 mitzvahs, and 7 mitzvahs the Rabbanon, and Zayin mitzvahs of Bnei Neach, 7 mitzvahs of Bnei Neach have to become practical in this world without miracles. And this is what the Rambam is underlining, is as the Rebbe explains, that Mashiach will bring and make that the entire Jewish nation and the Goyish world will keep Torah mitzvahs how God gave it to Mount Sinai. In order to do it b'shleimus, so he has to build the Beis HaMikdash, because then otherwise we're missing many mitzvahs. And after the Beis HaMikdash is built, you have to bring all the Jewish people there, because only then will be also Shmita and Yelis. Because as long as the majority of the Jewish people call Yeshvei Oleh are not in Eretz Yisrael, there's still many mitzvahs not practical. So Moshiach is coming and he has to do it al Torah. But in the Rambam, it was not clear. Ad kei kachas, many, not just Achrenim, Rishenim Achrenim, also Rishenim asked many questions. First of all, they had the question, why is the Mashiach HaYisod in Yavuz? Why is it Ikrim? It's the Milon Godel of the basic, I just mentioned, Chasam Sefer. Chasam Sefer is asking a question, why Mashiach is a Yikar? If Mashiach is not going to come, Mashiach is a schar for whatever we did in Golus. If he's not going to come, we're not going to continue serving Hashem. The Rebbe brought it, I just shared it with Rav Gershon, the Rebbe brought it in the Verbringen of Yidal Nisach of Beis, 1962, and the Rebbe mentioned the word of Chasam Sefer, and the Rebbe was crying, and the Rebbe says, Mashiach is not a schar. Mashiach is a gmul. Mashiach is a goal. Mashiach is what the world was created for. And therefore it's a yisod, because the whole creation is for the moment when Mashiach will come. Only then will be fulfilled the purpose of creation. So the Sefer, the Biurim of the Rebbe that made that clear, now paved the way. That could be also pshat. One of the things the Rebbe said, I did everything I can. One of the things is that Hilchas Mashiach is very clear. Mashiach comes, what he has to do, Shlavalim, Beis, Gimel, Dalet, exactly why, what, how, and so on. As the Rebbe Parashat in the Sichas makes it very clear. Before that part in Torah wasn't clear. If you could add, as before, also to find it was so mefuzar in the Rebbe's Sforim, because there's not Mugilike Sichas, there's Igris, there's Shimas, there's somewhere a Yechidas, what the Rebbe said. The Rabbi Zagbe managed to collect whatever he managed. I'm sure there is more, but the majority, the big majority of where he put it together, and that made it also clear of the Geula is ready to come, because we know exactly what has to be done. Another thing is the Rebbe wants us, we should reach out and spreading Mayonis to Klal Yisrael. The Rebbe once said that it's not only Chassidus, also the Nigel of the Rebbe is also Mayonis. So if you spread the Alte Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, or the Tzemach Tzedek, Proshet Pirushim and Biurim in Halacha, or in Gemara, purely Gemara, without even the Pshat al Chassidus, is also Fotz Mayonis, because the status Rebbe said in the Siyeda. So this is a sefer that in the world, there's many people, when Chassidim starts mentioning Moshiach and so on, it becomes, hey, why, who told you, how do you say that, based on what? So I had actual experience here in Toronto. It was with someone that I actually spoke, and he was jumping and screaming and says, you're crazy. I said, I know. But when I brought him the Sefer, and I said, this, I'm giving you. He said, no, I can't buy it. I said, oh, it's mine, I'm giving it to you, keep it. I see him a few months later, I said, you know what, I opened it up, I couldn't believe it. It's actually just on 2 halachas. Perek Yud Aleph in Yud Beis, 600 pages. I started learning it with my sons, like this, quite geschmack. So the questions, I understand the questions, I understand the answers. So I told them, beautiful, so I can finish the book, then we'll be able to sit together and go through the clause of HaSefer. Poshet, because Eden opened up the eyes. And he's someone who, unfortunately, didn't understand, even said, this is the Rebbe's halacha with this. He was very far not knowing where the Poshet Gadlas in Teira, he was Poshet Amoritz in that. And it made a big change. So I'm encouraging, besides learning on your own, you should find someone else, chavrus, someone who didn't learn Chassidus yet, or didn't learn this and learn Poshet together, Poshet Pshat and Rambam. Shura by shura, page by page, and you will open up the eyes for yourself. And another Jew will also see the Rebbe named Poshet Halacha Ba'Halacha. The Rebbe learns of the derech of the Rebbe, and the depth, and the whole concept, and makes a whole change of Rambam and Moshiach. It's very good on another world. Hatzlacha Rabbe. And you should have Hatzlacha in Florida, as Rabbi Grossman said, but make sure there's continuity in Toronto too.
What Rabbi Zaltzman mentioned, that many Mefarshim don't Mefarish this, you can see this is boiled the case of Mishnah on the Rambam, which on Kol Rambam